In 2008, the country was really starting to head into recession. The smaller businesses often felt that their ideas just weren't worthy of support. And this situation was much worse in some of our deprived areas, like Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. Many people were simply excluded from mainstream support. There was no startup support that was specifically tailored to be really inclusive to everyone. And then Outset was born. Outset as in, we're with you from the very beginning of your journey.
Outset was set up to support underrepresented groups in enterprise to register self-employed or start a business. The programme offers an opportunity for individuals to explore their different business ideas and whether their skills and experience make them suitable to run their own business.
Starting your own business can be really exciting, and it can be daunting too. And it can be particularly challenging if you're facing additional barriers.
And I knew that it was something that I wanted to do, get back into business. But it was the leap of faith and having Outset there to help me made it work for me. Outset has really helped me be able to think, no, I am worth it and I can charge for my work.
Outset Cornwall's got a really important role to play in broadening out who tomorrow's leaders are going to be. Too often we relied on, if you like, the white male middle class, and it's about breaking out from that and going right across the whole of society and using all of the strengths that we have in Cornwall, and that's the role for me that they can play.
I think Outset Cornwall understands Cornwall. It understands the people that it's dealing with, it understands their challenges and their barriers. Already 130 businesses have started in Cornwall, and not forgetting the Isles of Scilly. I'm delighted that 99% of the clients would recommend the programme to a friend. And these are standards that we strive to improve upon and maintain throughout the lifetime of the programme.
Outset's unique because it focuses on building the person as well as building the business idea. People suffering from different challenges often lack self-confidence, self-esteem and resilience. So it's really important that through the Outset service, we foster that confidence and motivation to start their own business.
We're helping to create sustainable businesses with these clients, and actually seeing them go on to fulfil their goals it's amazing. That's probably the biggest thrill that the team have, is actually seeing the clients being successful. As the brand's evolved, actually the image has to evolve as well. So in the coming months, we will be changing our branding to reflect that evolution of the project.
Delighted to open the fourth Cornwall Business Fair here on Nevensby. And the first time our partners Outset Cornwall, welcome Hayden and your team. And I hope that everybody here gets a lot out of today. It's a very exciting time to be running a business in Cornwall.
We have 40-odd thousand small, micro and sole traders below the VAT threshold.
That is the Cornish economy. If Outset Cornwall can grow that population, it is much more likely to grow if we can nurture and help some of those small businesses grow to medium-sized businesses.
The key thing for me about Outset is it's reached a non-traditional audience for business starts, and I think it's brought people into the commercial mix that might not otherwise have been there.
lots of small businesses and people who come to us for advice. I'm putting them to Outset all the time, really. It's such an obvious and clear-cut message that Outset's got to that start-up end of the market.
Not only that, is it supporting businesses that are already established, that are trying to do different things, and now those businesses are starting to put back into the economy. I think the team in Outset are passionate about what they do, and they're passionate about the people they work with. And now, a few years on, we're really seeing Outset candidates and people that have been through the Outset programme really make a difference to what Cornwall is.
The economy of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly, just like the economy of the whole of the UK, is on a journey trying to build a better, bigger, more successful private sector. It isn't a sheep dip or a one-size-fits-all programme, and it is that personalised, long-term support that makes the difference.
I mean, we're talking 3 years on now, they're still there. I know that I can contact them and ask them a question at any point. I'm always singing Outset's praises because they've really been a backbone and a support to our business.
Without Outset, I would have probably been working part-time for minimum wage in a job that might not have been going anywhere, and that's what Outset has given me, that opportunity.
I'm just amazed by the continued volume and demand and throughput of people coming onto the programme. 39% of the people who have been through Outset and have started businesses suffer from rural isolation. 28% have got health and disability issues, and 58% are over 40 years old. So there's some really key areas there that we're addressing, and I think it's very powerful.
Those sessions actually help break down a lot of the self-perceived barriers that the clients have, a lot to do with whether they can do it or not.
People are sort of nervous when they're thinking about starting businesses. And what they want is someone who holds their hand and helps them through that first nervous stage.
Going to the workshops and the sessions, they realise then that they're not alone. Everybody has those problems and concerns. It guides them through that step by step in very small work groups and helping them actually develop their own business idea and seeing them grow and blossom from there. I'll guide them through finance, marketing, sales and digital marketing. We also have the HMRC sessions, which are open not only to our own clients, but to anybody else that wants to come along.
I don't think there's anyone else doing quite what we do and how we do it. We do it in a group environment, we do it in a very relaxed environment. It's anything but corporate. We really are open to sort of bringing people in from all walks of life. There's no two clients that are the same. Some need just reassurance, some need just an eye over the financials, and some really need hand-holding right throughout the process.
There are so many things to be proud of when it comes to talking about Outset. The programme's been recognised both nationally and in Europe, a fact that all those involved can understandably feel a great sense of achievement for.
The team at Outset were the absolute strength. That kind of support is something that I never imagined that anybody could give.
You felt supported by both the Outset staff and the other people on the courses, so it was really quite critical, really, in the early stages of a business.
Along Outset's own journey, we also set up Outset Finance to help new entrepreneurs to receive the startup funding they need to sustain and grow their business. So far, Outset Finance has secured over £15 million to help new entrepreneurs succeed in their business ventures.
I know that I am one of many, many businesses that really wouldn't have the shape that we have today if it wasn't for them, and it will be a major loss to not have Outset around for the next generation of entrepreneurs.
Outset has got a special place in my heart. So much of the advice made a critical difference to our success, and I know dozens and dozens of other businesses that have really benefited from it.
Outset's leaving behind a really strong legacy. Even once the programme finishes, individuals within Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly who are wanting to explore starting a business will still be able to access the Outset online platform.
This combines all the knowledge, the skill, resources, videos, quizzes, experts and mentors. It's really easy for new entrepreneurs of the future to learn how to start a business, and it's a great legacy for the Outset programme.
It was intended that we support 839 individuals, but in fact we actually helped more than 2,000 people explore whether starting a business or registering self-employed was right for them. So when you step back and think about the wider impacts these entrepreneurs have generated once you look at their supply chains, I think it's incredibly inspiring. It gives a great sense of purpose to those of us that work in the team to know that the programme has been such a significant catalyst to have such fundamental positive change in the lives of so many different individuals.
We've seen some amazing examples of how people have overcome adversity and the power of the human spirit. And I really wish all of our lives the very best for the future.